This book belongs to Caleb. We ought to be in pictures, a lesson in being yourself. It was a very ordinary Saturday afternoon for the pirates who don't do anything. They munched on cheese curls and searched for the ones that were shaped like U.S. presidents. Around 3 o'clock, Pirate Lund and Larry decided to play a game of tic-tac-toe on Pa Grape's hat. But when Pa Grape woke up, the game ended quickly. It was back to cheese curls. What a bummer. "I'm tired of doing nothing," Larry said. "Let's do something for once." Pirate Lund and Pa Grape couldn't believe their ears. "But we're the pirates who don't do anything," they gasped. "We don't do anything." "Except admire our impressive collection of presidential cheese curls," added Pirate Lund. "Look, I found a George Washington." Don't get me wrong. Admiring our presidential cheese curl collection is a great way to spend a Saturday afternoon, Larry said. But wouldn't it be fun to shake the dust off our boots and get out there and do something different for a change? "Well, what do you want to do?" Pirate Lund asked. "I'd like to go see a movie," Larry announced. "It's a pirate movie, The Dazzling Adventures of Swashbuckle and Frank." Swashbuckle and Frank. Larry was on to something. "If it's a pirate movie, I'm sure it would be okay for us to use some of our free time," Pa reasoned. "Let's go." Larry brushed his teeth. Pirate Lund trimmed his mustache. Pa Grape wiped the chalk dust off his hat. "Has anybody seen the lint brush?" he asked. "My hat's a mess." At the movie theater, the three pirates waited in line to buy their tickets. Then they bought a jumbo bucket of buttery good popcorn. It was big, but they would share. Of course, the three pirates sat in the very first row to get the best view of their heroes, Swashbuckle and Frank. As the movie began, the pirates who don't do anything just couldn't believe their eyes. Swashbuckle and Frank were so dashing, so brave, so... Swash had a leather eye patch and a colorful pet parrot, and he was a great swordsman. Buckle wore tall boots and fancy clothes and swung from the ropes. Frank had a gold tooth and an old treasure map. After 2.5 hours of piratey fun, the movie ended. It had been everything the pirates who don't do anything had hoped for, and more. The three pirates walked down the street toward the Pizza Pagoda. Each one was quietly dreaming of their new heroes. "I've always wanted a pet parrot," sighed Pirate Lund. "I wish I had a pair of boots like that," said Pa Grape. Larry said, "I would look very dashing with a gold tooth, don't you think?" Larry, Pa Grape, and Pirate Lund didn't say much else, except when Pirate Lund said, "Real pirates wouldn't have to walk 12 blocks to get a pizza." The other two looked at each other and shrugged. He was right. What else could they say? Once inside the Pizza Pagoda, they were still dreaming of the movie. Pirate Lund wanted to be a brave pirate like Swash, fighting off bad guys with his sword. But a sword is heavier than it looks. Pa Grape wished he was handsome and had nice pirate clothes like Buckle. In Larry's daydream, his golden tooth shone brightly as he used his map to find buried treasures. Jewels, silver coins, and gold nuggets. But treasure maps are confusing sometimes, and it can be hard to figure out which way is north. While Pa Grape daydreamed, he looked at Pirate Lund. "You know," Pa Grape said, "if you were off having sword fights with pirates like Black-Eyed Pete, I sure would miss watching Spaceman Stan with you every afternoon at 4 o'clock. "Hey, you're right," Pirate Lund agreed. "I do like Spaceman Stan, and it's really fun because we watch it together." "And," Pirate Lund said to Pa Grape, Where would we play tic-tac-toe if you were all dressed up in fancy pirate clothes?" Pa Grape looked confused. "What are you talking about?" "Never mind," said Pirate Lunt. Then Pirate Lunt looked at Larry and said, "If you were out searching for buried treasure, who would share my anchovy and pineapple pizza with me?" "With extra cheese," Larry said as he started to smile. "Yes, and another thing. You might look good in a gold tooth, but I like you best the way you are now." If a cucumber could blush, Larry would have. Pa Grape said, "You know, it's fun to go to the movies together and daydream about being piratey pirates, but I'm glad we're us." "Ditto," agreed Larry. "Hey, look, this pineapple chunk looks just like Abraham Lincoln." "How you made me is amazing and wonderful. I praise you for that." Psalm 139:14. And here's another book that's Caleb's. Picture me as a fuzzy bunny. I like carrots, orange and crunchy. I'm a flower who needs care to grow, rain and sunshine from head to toe. Now I'm a bear with a chubby tummy. My favorite snack is a pot of honey. I'm a baby bird in an egg, you see. I spend my day singing in a tree. Whether a bunny, a bear, or a birdie in a tree, a sweet little baby is as cute as I can be. My name is Caleb Ezekiel Arnold. I am 10 months old, 8/28/04. Oh, me goodness. He's going to be so mad at me for reading that. That's it for this video. Thank you for watching.